Okay, so today we are going to be using a mentor text that uses action words to help paint a picture of its characters to the readers. So let's all say the objective together. Let's read it. It says, I can use action words to describe characters. Okay, so today I'm going to read part of the book, The Napping House, and which we have read before. While I'm reading it, I want you to think about ways that the author makes you think about characters and helps describes the characters using action words to paint a picture in your head that describes the character. Okay, so I'm going to start by reading page 6, and it says, and on that dog there's a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, and a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So what do you notice about all the characters? How many characters are there? Right, there's 7 characters. There is a cat, a dog, a child, a granny, a bed, and a house where everyone is sleeping. So there are 6 characters, and what do you notice before each character? What does the author do before he opens up to each character? That's right, he gives them an action word that describes what they're doing. So it helps paint a picture in the reader's head that the author gives them. So it gives them the snoozing cat, the dozing dog, the dreaming child. Those are descriptive words, action words that help paint a picture in our heads to realize what they're doing. So next I'm going to read page 7. And on that cat there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, and a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So you notice that there are the same characters, and for those same characters, the author still uses those action words to help us remember the picture that they painted before of what the character is doing. And so then they added a new character to this page. Does anybody know what it is? Raise your hand if you know what it is. Yeah, that's right. It's the mouse. So does anybody know what the action word they use to help paint us a picture in our head? Yes, it is the slumbering mouse. Okay, so that helps us. So does everyone understand what the author is doing? So let's look at the worksheet. That's what we're gonna do now. So the first example of the worksheet I'm gonna do for you. Okay, so there's a picture of a cat, and it says the cat is on the shelf. So I'm gonna go up to the word bank, and I'm gonna pick what word I think matches the picture to help the reader describe what the cat is doing, and how I'm going to paint that picture in the reader's head as if they can't see this picture. So I'm going to say, so right now it says the cat is on the shelf. So I'm going to add the sleeping cat is on the shelf. So this paints the picture of the cat sleeping on the shelf to my readers. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to cross off sleeping up top in my word bank, and then I'm going to write in sleeping on the blank down below. So does everybody understand what we're doing? Give me a thumbs up when you guys know when you think you know what you're doing. Okay, so now I'm going to have you partner up. and I'm going to have you go over the worksheet with your partner. I want you to go ahead and start thinking about those with your partner and fill them out. Okay. So during this time, I'm going to be walking around and observing the children and be there to help them and support them through this time. So I'll give them a couple minutes to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to have all of you come back to the circle, and we're going to go over this together. So can somebody raise their hand if they can tell me what word goes with the dog. So the sentence now says the dog is playing in the grass. Can somebody raise their hand if they know what them and their partner put in there? That's right. The stretching dog is playing in the grass. So this helps the reader paint a picture in their head of what the dog is doing in the grass while it's playing. Okay, for the second one, the woman is making a picture. So can somebody raise their hand if they know? Yes, Steven, can you go ahead? The painting woman is making a picture. Yes, so this helps us know how the woman is making the picture, what she's using, and how the character is described. Okay, so the last one. The man is in the street. So right now I'm thinking, what is the man doing in the street? I don't really know. As the reader, I don't really know. So what word could we use to help the reader understand what the man is doing in the street? So raise your hand. Raise your hand high if you know. Yes, Sydney. Okay, yes. The walking man is in the street. Yes, that helps us understand what he's doing, right? Okay. So now that we've practiced using these action words to help describe characters on the worksheet, you are going to do the same thing in your writing. I want you to start by reading over your story. Read over it a couple times, just as many times as you need. And then I want you to underline the characters in a colored pencil. Go ahead and underline them. And then I want you to go back through and see if you can add action words before these characters to help paint a picture for your readers. So just to go over everything, our goal is to use action words to describe our characters. Let's all say that one more time together. Let's go over our objective together. Let's read it one more time. I can use action words to describe characters. Okay. So, what are you supposed to be doing? Can somebody raise their hand and tell me what they're supposed to be doing? Okay, that's right. We're going to go back to our seats and we're going to get in our writing journals and we're going to go through underline our characters, and we're going to go in and add action words to help describe and provide pictures for our readers. Yes. Okay, go ahead and head back to your seat.